Okay, back with this lock again. I'm going to try and single pin pick this, which is awkward from this angle that I'm at here, but we're going to try. Basically you can see that the lock is at the shear line again there, which is where we've got to lift each pin one at a time. So we're going to lift that pin, then the next pin, then the next pin, then the next, till they're all at this shear line. You've got to play about quite a bit with the tension to get all the pins up there. This is a hook pick that we're going to be using. Different types of hook picks, but it's normally hook pick for single pin picking. This one's from the Southford 22-piece pick set. Just going to take that out. It's going to be quite awkward this from the angle that I'm at, but obviously for someone who can single pin pick locks, it's going to be a little bit easier for me that I can see the pins at the side. I have to go the opposite way for the tension on this, I think. Now most people will go to the back first, pick from the back, work the way for the front. The way I do it, I pick from the front, then slide the up pick forward. You feel it at the next pin, then I'll lower it, push it in slightly, lift the next pin, lower it, and lift the next pin, and each time as it's stopping there at the pin, I'll lower it, push it slightly forward, lift the next pin to try and get them up to the shear line. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm applying a light amount of pressure, starting with the front pin. I'm going to work my way through the pins. And then work my way back to the front again. Push that way too high there, doesn't need to go that high. You can see there's a line underneath. Release the pressure to make sure those pins drop down, probably just too much pressure there. Should really have this open by now, but there you go. As soon as the tape's going, it's there to make you look daft. I haven't actually got any pressure on that at all, and that pin's still sticking a bit, the first one. I even have the tension wrench in my hand. You can see the principle here of lifting each pin up one at a time. I used to go in the other way, but the tension wrench won't fit in because of the vise properly. Let's try and go not the way I normally pick it. Right, might get away with that. See, there's a couple there lined up, in particular that back one, so let's get to that. Lift that one into place if we can. I felt the tension wrench jump a bit, so it feels like all the pins are going to hold in place once I get the back one. I thought I had it then. That back one's been a problem for each thing really. You get locks like that. Still, doesn't normally take that long. Single pin picking like on a lock like that, especially where you can see the pins at the side. There you go, that's that lock. That lock's open now. So that's single pin picking.